Far-right activists patrolling the streets of East London in armoured vehicles amid rising Islamophobia across the UK. We can now cross live and get some reaction from Independence Party MEP Roger Helmer. Mr. Helmer, thank you so much for joining us here in the International to discuss the situation with patrols. You know, looking at the situation in Britain, some would argue that these patrols, these Christian patrols, are justified reaction to incidents like the brutal murder of a British soldier, Lee Rigby, last year by Islamic extremists in London. And what do you make of these groups and these patrols? Are they actually breaking the law there?
Well, we in Britain don't like vigilantes. We like having a police force which should keep the peace for everyone. And it's absolutely fundamental that we have one law that applies to all citizens of the country. So there is a real concern, first of all, with vigilante groups, and we've had groups of Muslims trying to impose Islamic values on people on the street, and that is wholly unacceptable. We must have a situation where the same law applies to everybody. We cannot have bits of Sharia law incorporated into British law.
Well, you see, the British society is a very multi-ethnic one, and in trying to appease everyone, all sides, I mean, the government is actually ending up isolating one group from another. But how can you actually make everyone happy?
Well, I think if a politician had the solution to making everyone happy, then he'd be worth a lot of money. But the fact is that we must have a society in which everybody is free to express themselves, to follow their own beliefs and their own values, without seeking to impose those values on other people. That is the critical point, and people in Britain become very upset when small groups start trying to impose what are seen as alien values on the rest of society. That cannot be acceptable.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.